Good morning. Today is Wednesday, November 30th, 2022. I'm James.
And I'm Harper, and here are today's top headlines. They're animals' winter coats. Where do they come from? Lots of animals stay active through the snow and the colds of winter. But why don't they freeze? We'll investigate here on O&N.
The book fair is on its way. In just a few days, the book fair will be here in our library. Today we'll preview some more of the books that are coming your way.
But first, let's go to Vera with today's lunch.
Hello, this is Vera with today's lunch. And today's lunch we will be switching it up with orange chicken, fried rice, and roasted broccoli. Today, and if that's not your jam, then how about an entree salad or a PB&J protein kit? Don't forget your baby carrots, fresh fruit, and milk. Thank you. Back to Harper.
Thank you, Vera. Burr, when you're waiting for the bus or walking to school, have you noticed it's getting chilly in the mornings? Fortunately, humans can throw on a warm jacket or coat when it gets cold. But have you ever wondered how animals make do when the seasons change? Animals much have three options when it comes to the wintertime. They can either leave, known as migration, they can do some sort of hibernation, or they can stay to be all year active long. Of course, for deer and other mammals that use the third option, a change of wardrobe is in order. Many animals like snowshoe hares and Arctic fox change color and turn bright white when winter comes. But you don't have to go beyond the Arctic Circle to witness drastic animal coat changes. The white-tailed deer, that's reddish-brown in the summertime, but when the days start getting shorter, their bodies switch to a light gray in preparation for winter. While this helps the animals blend in with their changing backgrounds, there's much different shift taking place. Deer actually have 2 layers of fur, and a white-tailed deer's undercoat is thicker than the sheep wool. That underfur traps a layer of air, and the air gets warmed by the body. And that's what keeps the deer warm in the wintertime. When the world starts warming up in the spring, the deer sheds all its underfur because it would make them run the risk of overheating. You wouldn't want to wear a fluffy winter coat in the hot of the summer.
The Inflatables is a graphic novel about some bouncy besties who are ready to make waves. Flamingo is destined to be a star, so when the opening of a new wave pool brings camera crews flooding to the park, his Inflata pals hatch a daring plan to make him famous. But will a flock of familiar faces from Flamingo's past burst his bubble? Get ready, world. Flamingo is about to blow up. Get it? Like a pool floaty? If you like funny comics, this one is for you. What if you found a place that nobody else knew about? The Fort is another great fiction book by Gordon Corman. We have lots of his books in our library, but this one is new and not yet on our shelves. The morning after Hurricane Leo rips through their town, 4 friends find a total mess outside. They know they should stay inside, but they want to go exploring. When they discover a strange trapdoor in the middle of the woods, the door to an old bomb shelter, unearthed by the hurricane. The crew vows to keep their cool underground lair a secret. But some secrets are hard to keep, especially when adults and older kids are closing in. The fort has become the safest place they have. Will they be able to protect it? Check out these great books and way more at our book fair next week. Don't forget to have your parents set up your e-wallet. And now to Cameron with today's weather.
Thank you, James. And today is Wednesday, November 30th. And a strong cold front will move through the low country Wednesday and bring some rain before a big cool down. Warm weather will continue for one more day before a cold front moves offshore late Wednesday. Behind the front, cooler weather will have move in Wednesday night and Thursday with highs only in the upper 50s. Thursday afternoon, the cool down will be brief with 60s expected on Friday and 70s by Saturday. There may be an opportunity for a few spotty showers by Sunday. Today will be mostly cloudy, scattered rain, and a high of 73 and a low of 44. Anyways, now it's time for Wacky Wednesday, up next on O&M.
For today's Wacky Wednesday, I'm going to tell you some crazy stories about sweet and sticky disasters. Do you know what molasses is? Molasses is a sweet, sticky syrup that is created when sugar is made. It's the part of brown sugar that makes it brown. It's very sugary and very sticky. But in Boston, Massachusetts, in 1919, about 100 years ago, a huge storage tank of molasses burst, sending a wave of molasses through the streets, sometimes as fast as a car. Many people were hurt, and it was a really tough mess to clean up. The molasses spread all over the city for miles and got into everything. For many, many years after the event, people still said they could smell the molasses on a hot day. In 2017, a mysterious accident on an icy road in Wisconsin left millions of red Skittles scattered all over the road, just the red ones, and they didn't have an S printed on them. People were really confused as to where the truck was going and why there were only red Skittles in the truck. That didn't seem to make sense. Well, it turns out that these now sticky, melty Skittles were supposed to be headed to a cow farm. That's right, they feed Skittles to cows. Not just Skittles, but lots of different candy companies send their rejected candies, the ones that don't make the cut for selling to people, to cows to add some carbohydrates to their diet. Imagine if you were a cow, you'd get to eat Skittles all day. 2 crazy stories about sticky, sweet disasters. Wacky.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the moment of silence. Thank you. You may be seated. There's no birthdays today.
I'm James for ONN. Have a wonderful day.
And I'm Harper for ONN. Have a wonderful day.